Welcome to Trek for Chaps.
Hello, Chaps, and welcome to Trek for Chaps. This is a Dagger Heart podcast where a group of New York comedians are now trying to make their way through the excess snacks that Kenny brought this time. And it does include Quadratini, so there will be a Quadratini halftime show.
Wow.
Quadratini.
And Muddy Buddies.
And Muddy Buddies, importantly. My name is Dustin Bailey. I am the game master for this wonderful group of ex-retirees. Hello, ex-retirees.
Hello.
I'm going to hurt you. Hi, guys. I'm Louis Fisher. I play Turt Hummel Cobain Vonnegut, a Galapa wizard who uses his magical powers from the School of War to make candy, which actually is a perfect segue into my memory. So Turt always used to make candies, but he used to just kind of make candies for just like, I think this would be a fun flavor. And then when he met Coffee Park Yee and him were talking, and Coffee was like, hey, what's your favorite breakfast food? And he said French toast. And the next day, Coffee made French toast for him. Oh. And he's like, whoa, what a sweet, attentive guy. I'm going to be a little bit more thoughtful. So he tries to specifically get the flavors that he thinks people will like, not just what he likes. I do think he's still one step away from just asking people what they like and actually learning what their favorite flavor is. Sure. But he's still a little bit more aware and self-aware thanks to Coffee.
Oh, that's really nice.
Thank you.
I'm Jacob Shear. I play Zag, the Ribbit Bard. And my memory also involves Coffee Parky. When Zag was moving into the Valhalla Lounge, he was moving from his old home in Bognovia, and he had like 3 piles, like bring, donate, throw away, right? And in the donate, he had put his old loot, right? And Coffee Park Yee was like, what are you doing? Zag hasn't played the lute in years, but he's like, what are you doing? Why are you giving this away? He says, I'm not a lute player. Coffee, he looks at him and says, yes, you are.
And Coffee had never met you before.
Yeah, this is the first time we'd met. Wait, yeah.
He looks at you and he goes, yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Damn.
Yeah. And then I brought it, but it's in the back of my closet.
Aww. Do you ever play it?
Maybe one day.
Whoops. Kind of wrong.
Yeah. Maybe you should have
donated it.
Hello. I'm Lindsay Clancy. I play Rhiannon Twig, a Simia druid. And I'm so embarrassed. My memory does not involve Coffee Parky.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah. But so when Twig was younger, like one of the missions she went on, she had to be undercover at a soup shop. And she because I have a lot of disguise powers, so I had to, because there was one soup place that a lot of assassins would come in, and I disguised myself as a short, stout little soup woman, and lived like that for longer than I thought I would, and really became I think that was probably the second closest I felt to being should I just stay here? Because I was I could stir big pot all day. And then so eventually I had to mission accomplished, whatever. I still sometimes make soup for the boys.
You never laid the ladle down.
Never laid the ladle down. I would not say I'm a good cook because I am not home much, but I retained the skills. I think that's a general thing. I have at least tried to retain the skills from each mission I've done.
I thought you were gonna say that you transformed into a leak.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I lived in the soup.
That was my first thought. If she was going to be a bunch of different soups.
I beast form into a soup. Not quite.
There's one extra matzo ball in here.
And it just has eyes, and I'm like,
Hi, everyone. My name's Kenny Parky, and I play Grubba, a goblin ranger, subclass wayfinder.
We're doing it, boy.
One time, Ricola was watching TV, and she saw the Kool-Aid commercial where the Kool-Aid man broke through the wall. She thought it was really funny. She went running towards the wall, hurt herself. That's my daughter. That's my daughter.
With that said, let's get into our episode.
Let's get inside of it.
So, last we left off, following the guidelines in Turt's old journal entry, you all employed the aid of Ian Fluster, Twig's old friend and getaway expert.
Yes.
Yeah, you decided to travel by river into the heart of the veiled expanse, where somewhere within this strange stretch of land lies Tickleton Hollow and the broken sundial that Turt mentioned. Twig was able to catch up with her old friend, and you were able to get some rest along the way. However, during one of the night's sleep, Grububba noticed Zag and Turt simultaneously dreaming and walked inside their dream where some layers of the mystery of your past were pulled back a bit, and you gained some insight into how this journal might have come to you in the first place. No sooner had the two of them awoken, though, was the ship abruptly attacked by a giant water elemental attempting to free the lesser elemental from the runic engine powering Ian's boat. And this opened up a whole can of worms for me on the ethics surrounding fictional elementals, which has stayed with me. But you were able to come to an understanding with the big living wave, and on it, you now coast into a secret little dock somewhere near Tickleton Hollow. And that's where we're finding you now. You're coasting into this almost like swampy, reedy, secret dock somewhere. It's just blanketed in fog. It's this huge expanse of like swampy forest ahead of you, and you're pulling into this dock, like sort of coasting in on the waves still.
You said it's blanketed in fog.
Fog.
It's about to be blanketed in frog.
Whoa. Is there a guy named Malapa there? Because it's about to get Galapa there.
Should we take it from the top, maybe?
I think you see Ian like looks at you, Twig, and he goes, hey, careful out there, Twig. Remember, you don't find the hollow.
The hollow finds you.
What is that?
Thanks, Ian.
What does that mean?
Well, it's kind of already here, but you gotta be ready for it to kind of present itself to you.
I would say you guys, you at least remember that it was a tough time tracking it down before. You have some like memory of meeting its people, the Pendle Whiskers, and you remember some of their like esoteric rites, some that took place around this sundial that you apparently got in trouble for. But yeah, getting there was a whole ordeal. You just remember that there was a giant log, like a hollowed out log, but massive, that you had to walk through to get in there.
Wow. Actually, I do want to because I know almost immediately after we woke up, I think we started fighting. I want to make sure you guys are all aware of the dream we had. Talk it over. I couldn't tell if that owl that looked exactly like you was you.
Was that? I thought it was.
Yes, that was me. Yes.
And the sharp pain in the ass.
Yes, that was me.
Well, I explained what happened in the dream and kind of like the story of the journal, just to make sure we're all on the same page.
So you guys just decided to not go any further, and maybe.
I think you underestimate how difficult it was in there. Quite frankly, there was an owl.
It was so confusing.
It was really confusing. I'm not sure that you would have made a different decision. Quite frankly.
And why is that?
Like I said, I think we were just confused.
You're taking too much. I'll be honest. I followed my young self.
Right.
I followed my young self. I saw the young, handsome version of me, and I wanted to know what he was up to. I should have trusted the owl.
And you just hear, doof. All right, everybody off.
All right.
Oh, we're here.
Thanks, Ian.
But he lets you out of the boat, and you are like stepping onto the dock, and now you're walking into the forest proper. And you can tell immediately that this is like a pretty strange environment. It doesn't look like a normal forest. In fact, the only person that it may look even remotely normal to would be Twig, because it does have some of the hallmarks that you might find in the Feywild. There are like phosphorescent fungi.
It's like It feels like where Kirby lives.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah. Everything's growing exceptionally large. You know, there's the thick fog. You can see something cool about like all the trees that they like grow like weird spirally, like almost fingerprint patterns in the bark. And then there's just like, there's sounds everywhere. It sounds super alive in here with bird song and like calls of animals, low growls, rustling. Like it is like, it sounds alive.
Guys, I've been too embarrassed to say this, but I don't like birds. I'm not a bird guy. I don't do birds.
Interesting.
Sad.
Well,
Yeah.
I am so sorry. I beast formed into a bird earlier.
No, that's okay. As long as I can see you beast form, it's fine. But don't ever beast form elsewhere and then sneak up on me, please. I wouldn't like that. But if I can see you beast form into a bird, I'm fine.
What if I just shout that it's me? It's me.
Okay, maybe if you shout, you say I'm beast forming into a bird right now. Then if you describe the bird so that I would know it's you, maybe that would be okay.
Okay, you're not gonna like kill any bird you see.
No.
Right?
No.
Have you ever killed a bird?
No, I have never killed a bird. No, it's just birds have bothered me in the past, and we don't really see eye to eye.
Okay. Hey.
This is very normal for ribbits. Okay, I know it might be weird for you guys, but this is very normal.
I understand.
You hear a lot of bird song. A lot of bird song.
Is it like beautiful?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful bird song. But there's something strange about it. Like sometimes you'll hear like a bird call, and then you'll hear it exactly backwards not too long after that. Or you'll hear it, and then you'll hear a version of it sped up or slowed down. So it sounds like, you know, not all of the sounds that you're hearing are exactly natural. I'll just put it this way. Essentially, you don't know where you're going or which way to go, or that there is even a way to go. But you're surrounded by all of these like unnatural and natural sounds.
You're saying we have to find a way?
They were a finder of ways, a wayfinder.
Subclass.
I shoot myself in the foot. I end it all.
All right, Grubaba, we're going to need a little bit of help here.
I have an ability called Gifted Tracker. I can
Please.
spend any number of hope and ask the GM that many questions from the following list.
That rules. What?
And the questions include: what direction did they go? How long ago did they pass through? What were they doing in this location? And how many of them were
I think just
here?
the direction they went. Because
Okay.
if it's our past selves.
It's very funny to like
I
just
also-
ask the GM is what it says.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
God.
I also would love to know how long
we make
ago.
it-
Sorry.
Just like if we had a second question, like
Oh,
how long
sure.
ago? Just because like if we don't remember, maybe it would be good to know when we did it before.
We also
True.
can know what we were
Last
doing.
But like that doesn't have to be the first question, but like
Yeah.
you know.
And I just spend hope. I have 4 hope to spend, so if I'm just asking
Dude,
2 questions.
Rip it off. Do as much as you want to do. Ask away.
So I'm going to spend the hope. What direction did they go?
All right. So yeah, if it's like the old you, it is a complicated question because you went in a number of directions. I think since you're asking me this and I'm supposed to answer it, the direction that you went is going to be different going this time than it would be last time. And that directions matter, but you have to like find them. You have to find which direction you're supposed to go.
He said go west.
Wait, did he say that?
He said, he's like, it seems like God is saying to you right now, maybe there's even a puzzle behind which directions you need to go. Who knows?
Iron Leaf, Fennel.
That's so Raven. Did
Yeah.
I hit the mic with my head? Yes, I did feel that.
Did you just want to ask the one question, or
The other one was how long ago?
Oh yeah, or like I mean, we don't have to do that. That was just
it's
like
up to you? You're the one with the hope to spend.
Whatever you want to do.
How long ago?
This would have been about 29 years ago.
Does that match up with the? I think we have the book.
Yeah.
I can look at the dates.
So the last time we did that would have been when we were initially fighting the Silence Opera.
Oh yeah, and so what does that look like when you have that information, or why does Grububba feel like he knows now?
Maybe like the energy, the goblin ancestors are all swarming.
That's nice. Yeah,
That's right?
Yeah, I like
And
that.
that's real.
You catch one of your goblin ancestors' spirits by the throat and ask it where to go. Like you get the idea that there would be no answer of where to go.
As you say that, I say, should we tickle each other? Like not looking at anyone, just being like,
We are here. What if that's
Not looking at anybody's my favorite
just like
part.
kind of looking at the ground, like not wanting to make eye contact, but also being like,
animate like shadow over your eye? I'd like to do like more a scanning just like of the general area, right? Just like trying to better understand.
Yeah, man. Give me a.
And so I am kind of just like thinking like with the revelation of all these new memories, if I can connect my neurons in a way that helps me remember how the heck did we do this last time? Literally,
a brain blast.
I want yes. Jimmy Neutron, I'm going in.
You're going for a brain blast.
I'm going brain blast. Can I do brain blast on
Go
him?
for a brain blast. Roll knowledge for a brain blast.
That's a 17. Wait, 19 with hope.
With hope.
Pass me the rock.
It's a suggestion from Jacob.
I don't know. People sometimes say to me, why don't you admit that the hummingbird, the butterfly, the bird of paradise are proof of the wonderful things produced by creation? And I always say, well, when you say that, you've also got to think of a little boy sitting on a riverbank, like here in West Africa, that's got a little worm, a living organism in his eye, and boring through the eyeball and is slowly turning him blind. The creator God that you believe in, presumably, also made that little worm. Now, I personally find that difficult to accommodate. David Attenborough.
Beautiful. Hope.
You succeed massively.
Oh yeah.
You're
I did
doing
really well.
a
Yeah,
brain
yeah.
blast.
Mm-hmm.
Weird stuff is going to happen in here anyway, so a weird thing is about to happen.
I go in my shell.
You go in
Yeah,
your
I
shell.
go in my shell. I go, guys, give me a second. I take it off.
Do you think you're like a box turtle or a hingeback tortoise that you can fully enclose yourself in your shell?
I spent, I believe, one of my like rests trying to learn how to take my shell off.
Oh my god.
So I think at this point I can kind of get my head and arms in there despite being a tortoise.
You find your center in there, and you just sort of feel like while you started thinking real hard, and it felt like you weren't just emitting thoughts, but you were receiving them also from the environment around you. And you have a vivid recollection of that backyard, that fence with the pool ladder going over it. And you have a vivid memory of Charlie Darwin himself cutting the ladder down. At the same time, because you did that with a 19 with hope, it feels like the whole like air around all of you started crackling to life. And Zag.
Holy shit!
Oh.
The air's crackling.
Wait, what was that pool thing?
I will say you saw that, and it was like directly ahead of you, which you know to be north.
Charlie cutting it.
Zag,
Yes.
you see to your left, all of a sudden you didn't see this before, but there's a giant pond, and it's got a bunch of reeds surrounding it. It's the pond that was near your childhood home.
Was it the one that got polluted?
It was the one that was polluted by the BP oil spill. Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. But this is before that, so it's pristine at the moment. And you can see, your younger self, and you can see Golo sitting on a giant lily pad,
Hell yeah.
and you're playing the lute together.
You're Kermiting.
That's we are. It ain't easy being green.
Hey, this is how Zag talks.
Fuck.
Well, no, I mean Golo.
Oh my god.
In Ribbit, like that's just sexy.
Oh yeah. They're like- He does voiceover. You see the two of you. You remember this. You did used to play the lute quite a bit, and you played together. You stopped, but you can see he is clearly like more technically proficient. It's easy to see, like watching the two of you play. But he says, "I'm gonna make his voice Kermit." That's funny to me.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, I keep practicing my scales, Zag, and but I think what you do is way cooler because, well, I've got to like look at the book and go by the book if I'm gonna be any good, and you just kind of have your own style, and you just make up stuff, and I can't do that. I gotta go by the book.
No, I get a little teary-eyed because me and Golo used to be really close, and Golo's, he's still alive, but we've sort of drifted apart in our adult years, and he's deep down, Zag's very sad about that.
Twig.
Tiny Tim did not die.
Twig, you see to your right a giant tree leaking sap, and you can hear Mika's voice, and all it says is, "Hey, Twigums, time and memory are getting even more wonky. You should come here to the Feywild and check it out."
Right now?
Yeah, as soon as you can.
Does this feel like she's actually talking to me right now? Or is it?
It feels just like you're communicating like you were before through the tree. Yeah, you should come now. You should come as soon as you can.
Why? What's going on over there?
Oh, it's just getting weird, and it's a little scary. I figured like you'd want to check it out.
Okay, well, I mean, if things are getting weird, I probably do want to check it out.
All right, well, I'll find a way. I'll get
right.
a drop road to you.
Okay.
And then Grububba, directly behind you, should be like a southward direction, you can see a caravan pulling up. And there are you see two goblins. One of them is you. One of them is Coffee Parky.
My husband.
Coffee park.
You're driving the caravan, and you can just see him sort of pointing and being like, that's where we're going to pull up. And that's it. All right, but that's what all of you see individually. And nothing else. Like it goes as quickly as it came.
I walk towards where the pond was before, and I'm like, "Yes, see this too?"
Did we see it? Did we see each
No,
other's
you
memories?
all saw your own.
Okay. I saw my old pool ladder getting cut down by Charlie Darwin right where you're walking over to.
No, there was a pond that I used to frequent growing up with Golo.
It was in different directions.
Oh, yeah.
Mine was north.
Yeah.
I saw one that way. Charlie Darwin cutting it. Charlie Darwin cutting my pool ladder.
And then Jacob saw west.
Okay.
West, there was this quaint pool that I used to frequent as a young riblet.
What you saw was east and what you saw was south. So each of you seems to have seen something in a cardinal direction. Weird.
I guess you got the jelly eye if we want to compass.
Yeah, I know it doesn't do cardinal direction, but I take it out. God, what have you done? Is it reacting in any kind of special way?
It is a kind of like when you were in the liminal realm. It's going nuts. Like it's hyper reactive in this place. Again, I think, and Twig, I think you would, upon seeing that, remember what Mika told you, in that the dreaming was bleeding into the Fey realm. And then this is the place where the Fey realm bleeds into the material plane. Mm-hmm. And so there could be some funky spillover.
Yeah, I saw Mika saying we should go to the Feywild because stuff was getting weird, but I don't know if it's now or...
Because everything else was definitely past, right?
So it could be, but also the Feywild is bleeding. It's easier to access here, so maybe it's now.
I'm kind of like feeling like I actually don't want to go in my direction.
Oh.
And I don't know, it's just really confusing to me to see Charlie cutting down the shell dong ladder. I don't know what that means.
Are you sure that they were the ones that cut it?
Well, the shell dongs, I didn't like them very much.
But are you sure they're the ones that cut it?
The ladder? 100%. But in this memory, it was Charlie cutting it.
Okay.
Which kind of feels, I don't know. I could be misinterpreting this wildly. But it kind of feels
Well, if you
to me-
think if that's a wrong memory, then maybe that's the wrong way.
That's what it feels like to me. Is like, that's not, as far as I know, that's not how the memory would be.
You know what? Mine's not the same either, because Golo actually sounded like a fucking Giga Chad.
Oh, that's the thing that's wrong about my memory.
No.
Oh my God, that voice. Do I know how to get to the Fey realm? Because I know I've been, but have I ever gone like by myself, like without Mika taking us there?
No, you've been a couple times, always with Mika, and there's been different ways you've gotten there.
Okay.
The one that she mentioned, a drop road, is maybe
Yeah.
the most common, which is it's a pretty wild way to travel. It literally is like she had to find the right dewdrop on the right tree, and if you find it at the right place, then you can literally go into the dewdrop and come out the other side. You want to roll a knowledge?
I'd love to give the help on this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's
Whoa.
a crit.
It's a crit?
I'm not
Yeah.
helping.
I didn't roll it yet. Every breath of air we take, every mouthful of food that we take, comes from the natural world. And if we damage the natural world, we damage ourselves. David Attenborough.
You're sitting there thinking like you're going through. Okay, I guess I could. I guess I could find a drop road somewhere and figure out how to get through myself. I saw Mika do it a couple times. And then as you're thinking about that, you just remember the very first thing about what you just heard was, "Hey, Twiggums."
Mika calls me Twiggy, not Twiggums.
2 false memories.
Yours was.
I'm driving with my husband. I classically do take shotgun, but I do know how to drive, so I don't know that anything was particularly wrong.
Golo was always the better loot player. And in my memory, he said I was the better loot player. No, what did he say? He said
that it sounded to me like he was more technically proficient, but you just have like a way with like you're like a little off book.
Yeah. He's a little more classically trained.
Which I've met Golo, and I gotta say, I do think he really loves you, and I could see him saying that when he was a kid.
All right, Kenny, why don't you roll?
10 plus 11.
Jeez.
What?
21.
Any bonuses?
That's a rolling
21
one.
for knowledge.
Okay, here's mine. We need to work with nature, not against it. David Attenborough.
Wow.
Wow.
Man, mine was so long.
Yeah, I mean, he hit us with some cold, hard.
That quote was like,
God
I'm like,
made the
who is
eye
this?
worm.
Yeah.
So simply, Grububba, that is not how you sat.
Am I always shotgun? What's wrong with me?
You were, you were always sitting in the passenger seat.
He's got a fast car.
I think you need to shake.
I need to shake my fat ass towards Zag.
Which is?
West? Oh, it's west. It's west.
Oh,
Shake my fat
my
ass
God.
west.
Wait, we should have known from the beginning.
Dude, are you kidding me? Okay,
It's always West.
Dude, you have to like hold me. Like I'm like getting blown away. I'm like, there's so much wind coming from his ass.
I truly did not have written down who was what direction, and that happened organically.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's
You
very
can
funny
never
because
get-
Kenny was like, "How dare you set me up?"
Well, by process of elimination, it would seem that my memory is the right one, which would make sense. That could work because I know he always thought that he was better than me, but he never said that. He's kind of buttered me up in a way. Okay, now I'm gonna roll. Oh wait, I was making. Okay, that is a 16
This is crazy.
with fear.
Oh.
There we go.
You recall that memory, and yeah, you can't think of a single thing out of place about that memory, and you just forgotten about that moment, and you forgot how nice it was at the time, because I think even then at that young age you knew he was better at the loot,
Yeah.
but he would never ever say that, but with fear. So you look in that direction, and you're kind of like thinking about that moment, and
There was a bird there.
you see a big white rabbit appear out of thin air,
There's a magician.
sitting on its haunches, staring at you with big red eyes.
Do we all see this?
Yes. And it just it whispers, "You're being measured." And then it collapses into a pile of petals.
Is it the forget-me-not petals?
Yes, it is.
I look up. Hello?
Call.
Oh my god.
A bird does swoop down from above just over Zag's head.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I stab it. I rolled it.
He's never killed a bird. Today's the day.
Who's measuring us?
I think we should head in. I mean, look, if we're getting don't go this way warning signs and stuff, or like you're being measured, we're probably on the right path.
Everyone, I think we should go west.
Yeah, we
Okay.
all
Great.
agree.
Yeah.
We've been there.
Yeah.
Let me be the first to say I think we should go west.
Yes.
Great. All right, let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, you guys start walking in that direction. I think it's definitely starting to feel a bit more, especially Grububba, you're starting to like remember little landmarks and little marks that you made in the past. You're like noticing little, like you maybe have put a notch onto a large tree. 'Cause I think you remember you were getting lost pretty frequently before. But this seems to be like you going in the right direction for the most amount of time that you have in a while. And then after a while of that, a couple of hours, you notice that your surroundings kind of appear same-ish. That you see a notch that you just saw 15 minutes ago.
Like we looped.
I think you maybe notice another thing is that all of those sounds, all like how alive this place sounds, they're just magnifying louder and louder. To where like all of the bird song, all of the different growls and rustles and like twigs snapping, it's much louder around you.
Is it louder because it sounds like there's more? There's more of it, or it's just getting louder?
I think
like,
it sounds
are there
like
more birds?
I think it sounds like there's more. Yeah.
Then it sounds like we're getting closer to something.
We're seeing the same marking. You're not saying that we're going in circles, right? Just to be really clear. Or
That's
you are?
actually exactly what it feels
Okay,
like.
so we're going in circles, but the it's getting louder.
But the sounds
But-
are getting louder.
But
Yeah.
I'm also wondering if we're going like this. Or down.
whoa.
And for the
I realize this is an audio medium. I just did my finger in a spiral kind of going up, like a spiral
spiral
staircase.
yeah.
Dumbledore's
Because if there's
office.
another plane that we're potentially getting closer to, it could be because it's above or below us. Is my
the markings. We're not. Can we do this? Let's make a fresh new marking, and then keep walking and see. Maybe.
ooh, that's a good idea.
I like
Sure.
that.
Yeah.
You could drop one of your scoots.
What's that?
So
You love it. You set yourself up.
Go ahead.
Jake effect.
when tortoises or turtles grow and like a little scale from their shell will fall off, so they grow, and that's a scoot.
Actually, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, cute.
I'll leave a little scale.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm still growing, but I think I like the idea that I got.
Hey, don't they keep growing for a really long time?
Yeah, you leave a scoot.
I don't know.
And then what's the way that we could test your theory of like, are we getting higher
going.
up?
Keep
Just
going.
keep going.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep pushing.
I did when you were describing the thing. When you're traveling to a place you previously visited, or you can carry an object that has been at the location before, you can identify the shortest and most direct path to your destination. But I imagine I've already exhausted the
Oh.
part that I know.
No, that's interesting. I'll say you guys travel for a minute. Mm-hmm. You arrive back at the shed scoot,
Oh, okay. So that's,
and you do hear that it seems like the noises are getting louder around you,
Even louder than the last time?
even louder than the last time.
I'm like scared of that, by the way.
And I think that Bubba, using that ability, what's the name of that ability?
Path forward.
Yeah, using the ability Path Forward, you do remember something about that. The sounds are important. Something about the sounds are important.
Are there any like town sounds?
There are no town sounds. It
Just
sounds
nature
all like
sounds?
nature.
Are they doing like a specific chord progression?
You do me a knowledge or instinct or what have you.
All right. I'm rolling knowledge, right? Mm-hmm. Wow. That is a 20 with fear.
I think you feel this like darkness, like sort of encroaching all around you. The further you keep walking aimlessly, sort of in that same direction, and Bubba brings your attention to the sounds. And you listen really hard. You're kind of like using, I guess, sort of your like wizard analytic mind to listen to it. And one sound in particular sticks out, and it's the sound of owls hooting. And you hear the sound. It goes. Hoo, 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 hoo. You hear that it is repeating.
Is it sound like it's coming from a specific direction? Like, could we follow that repeating sound? I also don't even know if that's right, but this is my instinct.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like it's coming from like east, and a repeating sound is coming from east.
Can you like? Do you have an owl thing, dude?
Whoa. Owl thing.
Wayfinder's Parliament.
That's funny.
Thank you. That's my animal fact for the day.
A group of owls is called a parliament.
Oh, wow.
Wait, that's fire.
That is
dude.
very cool.
Owls are sick as hell.
What do y'all think?
Does the darkness feel like bad or just like a different place?
It was basically my reaction to him rolling fear, so it
Oh.
does feel like oppressive almost.
Wait, guys, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Listen. You hear that? What is it?
It's still going like as we're
Yeah,
talking about
yeah,
this?
yeah. It has not
Just
stopped.
very rhythmic.
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
Does it sound? Does it feel like a recording?
In the sense that it doesn't sound natural, I guess. It does sound natural, though. It sounds like it's coming from owls.
Okay.
But the repetitive, like the fact that it's repeating like exactly and like at a certain pace doesn't feel natural.
Yeah. I'm down to go east. It just feels like it's pulling us away from what? Because like that was the direction of the correct memory, right?
Yeah, but I feel
But also, it's probably not just like a straight line to get there. There's probably like maybe we have to retrace our steps. There's some of the backwards and forwards part.
Yes.
What if we start going?
Oh, we reverse it?
Yeah,
All right, we're gonna do that while we walk.
You guys are just hooting while you walk.
but it's the reverse.
And we're all doing it.
It's like syncing up with the actual
And
owls.
then someone's gonna hit a harmony, maybe.
Well, do we have
Once you hit the harmony, you see actually like a couple briars in the path like start to separate a little bit and make it a little easier to pass. And the darkness is sort of lifting a little bit.
That's man.
We have to be a part of it.
As soon as you go, yes, man, it closes back. I'll say this though, you guys are doing that. You're harmonizing. It is like it seems to be opening a path for you as you do that, and then you can feel or hear the owls fading away, fading away.
Thank God.
And they're now you can't hear them anymore, and you can feel also the darkness sort of encroaching a little bit more.
Yeah, I can't tell if this noise was good or bad. that
Wait,
we were
so they
hearing.
left and the darkness started encroaching. The owls were our MF guardians, like that movie Guardians of Gahul about owls. Who are
books,
guardians?
actually.
That's a real thing.
No, I read those books.
Yeah,
They're crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, is the guy writing this? No idea what you're talking about,
Dude,
but it
You're
sounds
not
awesome.
up to Guardians of Gahul? Are you kidding me?
Damn,
You're a
I'm
good fool.
really fighting the urge to not say the owls are not what they seem again because that went over so poorly the last time.
But okay, so we're because I think that it might be scarier, but I don't necessarily know that we made the wrong move. But what are we seeing now? Are we still?
You're still in the forest. I mean, it's still pretty overgrown. And the noises, the other noises have gotten louder, but the owls have gone away.
I think that we're on the right path. It's just like the owls faded. Now we need to like find the next.
Yeah.
sense.
Sorry, I thought you said all. Like I thought you meant all the noise
Oh,
was
no,
gone.
just
That's
the
why I was
owls.
like, oh, I don't think that. Okay,
Just the owls.
just the owls. Does anything look more like Feywildy to me?
There's just more. Like there's just more. Like trees have gotten bigger. More phosphorescent fungi are like sprouting up everywhere.
Okay.
But there's not like, I think Twig, you're noticing an odd phenomenon. Each time like you look around the group, every now and then you'll like have to shake your head because you'll see Grub Bubba's cheeks get more angular. Or
Grububba's looks maxing.
Grububba, have you been mewing?
Not mute.
you look over at Turt and he's got a full head of glorious hair.
Yeah, no idea.
And you see like the sideburns get like super straight and they're like spiking up. It looks more fey, like
Okay.
angular and exaggerated.
Okay.
Yeah.
None of us are perceiving this, only Twig.
I think you're the only one that's kind of noticing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it is happening for real, or am I like hallucinating?
Yeah, you
It seems to be
can't be
happening.
sure.
I can't
It's
be sure,
happening so
okay.
quickly.
Okay. Oh, great. So that seems like it's probably a good thing.
Twig.
Yeah.
My eyes are over here.
Yeah, I'm looking like inches above your eyes.
Twig.
Yeah, your hair looks great.
I hand you a candy. Thank you.
What's it taste like?
It tastes like a perfectly coiffed.
Tastes like hair?
Yep.
I put it in my jeans pocket.
I snap my fingers. It goes in Zach's mouth.
Yeah, I feel it slide out my back pocket.
You can't just put stuff in my mouth, dude.
Yes, he can.
No, I mean, I know you can, but like, it's a we're in a society. You can't just put stuff in my mouth.
I'm Zach. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I was trying to put it in Twig's mouth, and it just that's my bad. I wink at Twig.
Was Was that hair? Was it hair?
Twig cannot wink, so she just blinks really hard.
Grububba in real life. Like,
Oh.
Grububba, what is it? Is there a clue?
Anybody want to roll a knowledge or instinct?
Your question, Lindsay.
Yes, I will roll.
What
That's
is
a 24 with hope.
What is happening? Wait, 2 12s?
No, an 11 and a 10, and I get a +3.
Jeez. Hope quote.
People must feel that the natural world is important and valuable and beautiful and wonderful and an amazement and a pleasure. David Allen.
24. Sorry, 24.
24
with hope is insane. I mean, that just immediately you have the thought of there's more than one way to interpret measure.
Okay.
This is very Dustin. I've noticed that Dustin does this. You'll roll like super well. Like this happened before when I rolled super well, and he's like, "You see, Charlie," like, and I'm like, "Damn, I don't know what that means."
Like music? Like a measure of music?
Like music.
Okay.
Yeah, like
My
music.
bad, Dustin. My bad, Dustin. You're a genius.
Get off my
Dustin,
nuts.
you're a genius.
Get off his nuts.
You're
to the
being
mic,
measured.
Kenny.
So are we like part of the music?
It's a beat.
And you know what? You rolled with a 24, which
Yeah.
is insane. Those frogs, those owls were hooting
In 3/4 time?
3/4. You notice like, oh, that is, okay, so that's a certain,
There's like a rhythm.
yeah. And then while you're thinking about that, like the sounds around you, you hear some frogs that are going. My people.
Should we? So it was 3/4 and now it's 4/4. This way.
3-4 owl, 4-4 frog,
Are we going to 6/8?
5-4 monkey.
Oh, 5/4.
no, it's 6-8 baby. Which is felt in 2.
I wouldn't know how to do this. This is like above my. I don't know this stuff. Kenny would know how to do it if you need some.
Wait, do we just have to harmonize with the frogs, or we harmonize with the owls to eliminate them?
Okay.
Oh, let's follow the frog sounds.
My people.
The call of your
lead the
people.
way.
Your people calling
Wait,
you
yeah.
home.
Do we know?
Zach.
Is it ribbits or frogs?
Oh no!
You got to look at their penis.
Oh,
Okay.
you gotta.
I try to figure out from the call if they're my people.
They're frogs.
Okay, they're frogs.
All
right.
Yeah, I'll help you out there. They're frogs.
No, okay. Common misconception. These are not ribbits calling. Okay. These are the lower life forms.
Wow.
Okay. We'll follow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Follow the frogs.
That sounds good.
Cool.
Yeah. Are they going? They're doing like ribbit, 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 ribbit.
Yeah.
Ribbit.
And you guys. And yeah, and it's clearing. You see some sunlight. Wow. It's not as dark in here now.
Hey.
And the frogs go away.
Okay.
All right.
It's just the other loud sounds of nature now.
Wait. So are we? Okay.
And you can feel the darkness creeping back in.
But it's sunny.
No, the sun is now starting to be like the canopy is starting to close up. Sure.
Can I give a presence roll to?
Yeah.
Also, if you have any,
We'll go presents
we
because
let
it's like
down my
tied to
memory.
performance and yeah.
Do I feel any closer to that memory or any other memory?
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Roll that.
Okay, that is a 10 with hope. No one will protect what they don't care about, and no one will care about what they have never experienced.
Dang. You're kind of preoccupied. Yeah, you're thinking about that memory of Golo while everyone else is sort of like following these sounds. But while you're thinking about that memory of Golo playing the lute, all of a sudden a sound in nature starts to match the song that he was playing.
Whoa.
And it's like the sound of wind rustling through the leaves and the branches. And it's the Benny Hill theme. But no, and I don't want to do wind rustling through leaves, but it's in an odd time signature.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Give-
Music theory.
What do you want to do?
I need,
do something
Kenny,
right.
I need 5/4 wind whistling through leaves.
5/4.
Let's go.
Oh, 5/4 wind whistling through leaves.
God, he's gonna pass out.
I don't know if I can whistle.
I want to hear you just blowing into the mic in 5/4.
That was in 5. Yeah, that was in 5.
We're all doing it. Are we all doing it?
You're jogging, so you're. You chase
What?
it.
That's
you chase
crazy.
it. You chase it until it is no more, and then I think at this point we could probably guess what we need to do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like if somebody else wants to roll, that's totally fine.
Yeah, freaking
Yeah.
roll that
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Roll that bean footage.
Take it. It's an 11. Take it. Tell him you want it.
That is a 20 with hope.
What is happening over there,
Yeah.
Lindsay?
I don't know. There was a 10 and a 7.
We sit
and I
down.
get a +3.
We just sit down and we go, hey, puzzle.
All right. The truth is, the natural world is changing, and we are totally dependent on that world. It provides our food, water, and air. It is the most precious thing we have, and we need to defend it. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, God. Whatever happens, let's get high and watch Planet Earth. Well, you hear a number of woodpecker beaks hitting the trees.
In 6/4? 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
It's in perfect 6/8.
Okay.
6-8. That was 6-8.
That was
And I think crazy roll again. 6/8, 3/4. Mathematically, they're interchangeable. One's just compound meter, one's simple meter. But essentially, they're the same thing, only felt differently. And the second that you have that realization, you realize it's pretty apropos to the moment you're in, because you look to the right and you see a grove that you remember, and you've been here before, only it feels different this time.
That's so good, Dustin. Good job, man. Good job. That was really fucking good. Genuinely, I'm so impressed right now. Is this what happens when they give you 3 months? This is so good.
This is me being on the phone with my drummer for 2 hours.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank God some of us do music stuff.
Well, I knew that you two did, so I was like, I feel pretty safe
Yeah.
doing a music puzzle.
Yeah. No, I love it. Do it again, Kenny.
There's nothing that gets you hotter than Kenny doing a vocal run or Towel going, eh.
I love it.
Just quick towel check. What's up? Oh, shit.
Dad, he hasn't been fed in days.
Turn off the mic.
Do I know where we're going now? Like now I'm like,
You
oh,
see this grove, it felt like a landmark. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, that's important. And I think, you walk toward it. And as you're walking toward it, it's kind of like earlier whenever you all sort of saw, some memory. Grabo, I think something stops you in your tracks for a moment.
Wow.
Because I think all of you see a memory of a caravan pulling into this grove, and all of you sort of being dropped off here in this grove. And you remember that Coffee brought you here before.
all of us?
Yeah, Coffee had brought you through here. He was terrified to go through the Veiled Expanse because it's kind of scary, and this was about as far as he was comfortable going. But he's dropping you all off, and I think you can see into the back of the caravan, and it's all of you sitting in there, and Grabubba is interpreting a map as you're all looking on, and you're trying to Zag is frustrated. He's he can remember. I think you can remember very vividly. You're complaining because you can't see where Grub was directing you at all because it's so dark in the back of the caravan. And you remember Coffee saying, "That's because Grububba likes to pretend that we aren't surface goblins now." And he reaches back and says, "Grub, let's open the curtains and let some light in." Opens up the curtains. It's it's good practice anyway, right? And then Zag, I think a sharp memory pops into your head all of a sudden, where you're back at the Valhalla Lounge, and you remember seeing Ricola leaving. This was maybe 8 months ago. You're kind of, it's why am I seeing this?
And the caravan was a while ago.
A long time ago.
Was it 29 years?
About 29 years ago. But about 8 months ago, you have this memory of seeing Ricola leaving while you were standing at the Valhalla Lounge, walking up to Fetchworth, because you were going to Fetchworth because you needed lunch. It was lunchtime, and he was late. So you actually had to leave your room to go find him, which was annoying. and you remember her saying something about new curtains in Grububba's room, and asking Fetchworth if he would check in.
Curtains.
Yeah.
I also remember the memory of the curtain in the van being opened.
Yeah.
Guys, there's a theme here. And it's curtains.
Well, when Kenny first introduced Grububba, when Grububba was introduced to us,
I sleep in darkness. I keep it pretty similar to the
'Cause
underground. Yeah.
You're not a surface dwelling goblin.
Yeah.
Not originally, right?
Yeah. I'm from the underground.
did you like install the curtains after Coffee died?
I guess afterwards.
Cutting back to that memory, you all see yourselves taking gear from the caravan, and Twig, you see Coffee approaching you, kind of off to the side. He says, "Hey, I know Grububba can take care of himself. Keep the seal alive, at least."
Oh, absolutely. Towel is so cute.
30 years old?
Yeah.
The towel was assigned
And
to
I'm like
Grububba
in my
at birth.
20s because I'm the youngest one. So I'm just like, Towel's so cute.
Yeah, Towel's maybe a little tinier. He goes,
Oh, oh my God. Of course. I would literally let them all die before Towel. I kid.
he laughs hard. He laughs just like that.
That's my laugh.
Kenny Parkey.
And Twig, you feel a sudden rush of a memory as you see that, like you're reminded of that moment, being in that caravan, maybe just 3 years ago, not super long ago. You were doing a job, and you happened to be outside of a city the same time as Coffee's show was doing a stop there. You got to catch up with him and the recently retired Grububba. This is 3 years ago. And you're all sitting inside the caravan enjoying some mushrooms, Grububba's favorite food on the whole fucking planet.
Yum.
Yeah, effing love.
And you're laughing and talking about the show that they just put on, and they'd been traveling together finally with Grububba finding a new passion for costumes. And you remember Coffee making a comment about how happy he was that he finally got Grububba to ease up on the cartography work. And he's like, I finally got this workaholic to relax a little bit. And you remember how carefree and Grububba looked in that moment, and how it struck you that, yeah, you had rarely seen Grububba relax and not concentrating on work. And you're snapped back. You remember how just a couple weeks ago at the Valhalla Lounge, before this whole thing started, Grububba was asking you once again if you had anyone from Netherhand that needed more mapping done. As for like the last year, he'd been asking more and more frequently. And it cuts back to the caravan. And, Turt. It's Coffee talking to you outside of the caravan.
Why is my husband talking so much?
He's my husband.
It cuts to Coffee talking to you outside the caravan. He's joking with you. You guys are like laughing and joking while everybody's getting the rest of the gear out. He's like, I mean, really, it's you guys that should be worried about me. I barely take care of myself when he's not around. He's just always taking care of me and, well, everyone. And I don't know. Try to take care of him some if you don't mind, Turt. That's the one person he'll forget to take care of. And then you have a memory of your own, like a sharp recollection of the day that the rifts open. Ricola was leaving Grububba's room. She opened the door to the three of you to go back to school. And you're only realizing it now. She looked so tired. And you remember something that you thought that day, but maybe didn't say out loud before you all left, which was, am I being paranoid that I'm asking Grububba to check on Ricola?
Okay.
And then you remember Grububba sitting in the passenger side of the caravan when you're leaving and saying, okay, let's go. And you remember thinking how it was odd how willing and excited to leave Grububba was, but you wanted to go so bad that you didn't question it in that moment. And we're back to the memory. And Grububba, you see Coffee unloading the last of your gear and walking up to you for a big hug. And he said, just so you know, my friend came back from home and wrote to me. and said that they have plenty of lovely candidates and we could pay them a visit anytime we want in case you need a reason to stay safe out there. He gives you a big hug and a kiss and then goes to walk to the caravan and says, oh, one more thing, love. Shotgun. And jumps on and starts to drive away.
I'm worried and nervous about Ricola. Is she okay?
What's going on with Ricola? Why did Ricola seem so tired?
Because why were you excited to leave? Just because it was work again?
Yeah.
You think for the first time that the conversation that you and Ricola had where she said, I'll come back next week and we'll go visit together.
Yeah.
You're putting it together. And you look to the right. That huge white bunny on its haunches is sitting right next to you and looks to the left with its big red eyes and reaches into a skin pouch.
Pull out a stopwatch?
Pulls out a stopwatch.
Yeah.
Well, you're late, but I guess you were supposed to be. And then starts hopping toward a giant log entrance to Tickleton Hollow. Fuck yeah. And that's where we'll pick it up next time.
Oh my God.
No, time to say hello, goodbye. We're late.
Oh, yeah. I was like, are we Alice in
shot,
Wonderlanding?
Kinda.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Chaps, for listening. If you haven't checked out our Patreon, please do. There's some amazing content in there. We talk about the episode debriefs. We also take suggestions in our Discord for feedback and mostly just have a good time. And if you don't want to do that, whatever, that's okay too. Please keep listening. Let us know what you think anywhere at all. You can find me on LinkedIn. I'm Lewis Fisher on LinkedIn. I don't use it, but you can find me there. Thank you so much. Love you. Check you out soon.